In this demonstration, we're going to go over the survey function within the content management system. In this particular case, I've actually got a survey already up there. It just asks what your favorite color is, and it gives a few different options. I've already put a few different selections in here in the past just for demonstration purposes, and you can see underneath there's a View Results button. I'm only seeing that because I'm logged in as an administrator right now. If I was just logged in as a regular user, I wouldn't see this link to View Results. So if I click on the View Results, you can see that it shows it in a chart form that we've had one response, and it's for blue. So I'm going to go back to the survey right now. If I wanted to edit this question right here, what's your favorite color? I can just click on this pencil icon, and it's going to give me some options. I can type in a new question if I would like to. I could add new options if I wanted to do that. If I wanted to add an option, say I wanted to add the color black on here, all I would do is type in the color and then click on Add Option. And then you can see that it adds it to this list. I can also move it up and down in the listing. So if I wanted to make black the first selection, I can just hit this arrow up a few times and it'll make that a selection. So then if I click on Update, you can see that black is now an option. The survey will actually let you put multiple questions on here. So if I wanted to have multiple questions and I wanted to add another question on here, I can just choose this Add Question function. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to add a new question, and I'm going to say, how old are you? I'm going to make it a single selection. You also have the ability to make it a multiple selection, which will let someone choose multiple items. In this case, we're just going to make it a single selection. Put the view order as 2 so that it shows up underneath. And then I'm just going to add some age ranges on here. So I'm going to say 10 to 20 as one, 21 to 30 as another, and then I'm going to say over 31 as the last one, and click on Add Option. You can also make an option a correct answer if there's only one correct answer. In this case, we're just going to leave that unchecked, and I'm going to click on Update. So now you see that we have a second question that asks how old you are, and you have the 3 different selections on here. Similar, if you wanted to erase a question, you can do that by clicking on that pencil icon, and then there's an option at the very bottom to delete that question. So if I wanted to delete it, I would just click on that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that. So now that I'm back on this survey, I just wanted to show some settings that you can set on here. Right now we have it set to where only the administrator can view the results, so if I did log out, they wouldn't be able to view the results. A regular user wouldn't be able to view the results, sorry. That being said, you can change that to where anyone can view the results if you want your customers to be able to see those as well, and you would change that under settings. So I'm just going to click on this settings icon. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. There's a few different options on here. I'm not going to go over all of them, but just to hit kind of the high points. You can set a survey closing date so that it'll actually won't take responses after a certain day. You can set the vote tracking. Generally, for a regular website, you would set the vote tracking via cookie. So a person that logs on for the first time would be able to vote, and then after that they wouldn't be able to vote. You also have the option of doing it 1 vote per registered user. Since we're assuming that this is a survey for general users of your website, that's not really going to come into play. So generally you're going to have vote tracking via cookie. And then survey results, this is what I was talking about earlier. You can actually make the results public knowledge if you'd like. Right now they're set up private, so only an administrator could see them. But if I set this to public, then anyone could see it, even if they're logged out. You have 2 other options on here. I'm just going to skip over the survey result template because we're just going to leave that one alone. But you do have the ability to change the way that the results are given. That's not really something that we're going to get into, though. You also have the option to export data. After your survey is over, you can export it to an Excel sheet. And you also have the option to clear the results data. So if you wanted to clear the data and start it over again, then you can just click on that clear button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on update. And since I did make this public, if I log out now, you can see that the view results button is still on there. And that ends the demonstration on the survey function.